Okay. And I was thinking about, I think we probably have like the longest start music of any podcast anywhere on the planet. So
it makes it identifiable.
And I was thinking about that, so I thought, well, maybe
60.
Nah.
59. 57. Slade and Mason Show. 55. 54. This continues to be a countdown to the Slade and Mason Show. 50.
Just say, man.
49. 48. You're listening to the countdown to the Slade and Mason Show. 45. 44. 43. This is the continued countdown 41, to the Slade and Mason 40, Show. 39. 38. Right now. 37. You're listening to the countdown 35. To the Slade and Mason Show. 33. Please stand by as you're listening to the countdown to the Slade and Mason Show. 28. 27. This is, of course, the countdown to the Slade and Mason Show. 23. 22. We continue 21 now with the countdown 20, to the Slade 19, and Mason Show. 18. This guy's good. 17. Stand by. 16. As we are now delivering the countdown 14 to the Slade and Mason Show. 12. 11. Yes. This is our countdown to the Slade.
Is it over yet?
0. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1.
Oh, there we go. Yay! It's the startup music.
Quack, quack, quack.
Now broadcasting from the Dan Mason Studios, deep in the heart of Virginia, it's the Slade and Mason Show.
Just like that. I have like 5 things in my head that I gotta get out.
Hi, I'm JD Slade.
I'm Dan Mason.
And this is the Slade and Mason Show.
All right. Good morning, Mr. Slade.
Good morning, Mr. Mason.
All righty. Real quick. This is the Slade and Mason Show. It's all about you and us. It's like a radio program where we share with you things and stories and things throughout the week. And it's just our taking on basically the same thing. Don't take it too seriously. Just enjoy. All the music is brought to you by Dano Music. Dano Music, because we are so cheap, we're not going to pay anybody a plug nickel because we're doing this the kindness of our hearts and the fact that we are mentally disturbed in some particular way. Don't forget to check our Instagram page, where you can check us out at thesladeandmasonshow.com, and that's MAYY.
Yes, we love you.
SON. There you go. And, of course, don't forget to tell friends, neighbors, cops, people you see in the street. And, as always, we are brought to you by Icy Something Icy Treats. We'll talk about that a little bit later. With that in mind,
all right,
first off,
I got to get these three things out. Okay, so
ladies and gentlemen, we are turning our attention to Mr. Slade. Mr. Slade, I will stop talking finally, eventually, and let you take over.
All right. Now, first off, just before we went on the air, Dan says, it's like, I was thinking we have the longest.
Our intro music is almost as long as some podcasts.
I'm thinking, why is he bringing this up just before we go on? Because you know that's going to stick in my craw. I don't know. Again, I just think it's kind of funny. I think it's 60 seconds, and then it's like another 60 seconds.
Yeah.
Our opening music is actually 2-part.
Yeah.
All right. The other thing.
Yes.
Before he gets away from me, oh my God! And it's just like about to go poof. I hate you, Dan Mason. I hate you. All right. Let me give you a little progress report on how I'm doing health wise. It's like my things are getting better. There's still, there's still a little soreness in the foot, but the foot's still there. We are aggressively attacking this thing because we're using laser treatments, and it's closing up the wounds and things like that.
That's cool.
And so now, and as far as the medication that I was taking, they got me off the pick line. I told you that.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like, it's like, I guess the last couple of weeks, it's like, it's been almost like transitional. It's like, again, I remember what it was like, and it was really crappy. And it's like, and then I've had such similar feelings to it. I'm thinking, oh no, I give you another medicine. Well, it's like here in the last 6 or 7 days, it's like appetite's returning.
Ooh.
Again, it's like, I will tell you this much. I haven't been this slim since before I lost my leg.
Wow.
I've lost, let's see, I'm down to 206. So
Wow.
I've lost 42 pounds. Because, and unfortunately, it wasn't really in a good way because it was because I couldn't eat the garbage they were serving me.
Yeah, we talked about that. That's not a good thing.
Now, let me just tell you this.
Yes, dear.
On the upside, because it's like I rail all over your people all the time.
Uh-oh, here it comes.
But you guys have come up with the ding-dangiest, best idea yet. And I think I brushed on this last week.
Okay.
It is sugar-loaded tea bags.
Yes, you did. Man, you are just railing on that. You think that's the greatest invention since sliced bread.
Since sliced bread, man. I'm telling you, because you never really can get it exactly right. You don't know whether you got just the right amount of sugar or, again, the right amount of tea that's been dunked in. But it's like, I will tell you this, and it's like, and I warn you early, the first cup, you can get 2 cups out of it, but you got to be very careful, because if you don't, you'll get a really sweet cup for the first cup and kind of bitter with the second cup. But I'm like, wow. And it's like, and here's the amazing thing. I thought, let me try this. So, I drink a lot of water, bottled water.
Yeah.
So I took the top of my bottled water and I stuffed the tea bag in there.
Mm-hmm. And
it's like, and I shook it up. And I came back in like 5-10 minutes. It started turning brown. And when things turn brown, they must be right. And so
that's your answer to everything, isn't it?
Yes, it is. So, and then I opened up my bottled water and I took a sip and it was like iced tea.
Oh.
Whoa.
Oh gosh.
I mean, like I said, I rail against you people all the time, but man, this one just got it right.
You say you people, it could have been invented by a brother. I'm just saying.
I kind of doubt it. Did you ever see the original Lipton logo?
Yeah.
Not only was he white, he was real white.
He was translucent.
Yeah, really. I mean, even his hat and his face and his little curls. He's like, he made Colonel Sanders look like he had been at a turning booth. Oh God!
Oh my gosh!
All right, my 8 minutes is up. I'm done.
Okay.
I told Dan. Dan said, "Oh, is this going to be 2 hours?" I said, "No, I'm going to try and keep it down to 8 minutes." So
that's okay. That's okay.
It is a good thing that I forgot the other 2 things I was going to rail about that you made me forget from the time we did it until it happened. So.
All right. Well, let me ask you a question.
Okay, you saw her in the plaid jacket
with the striped hat. Now,
Elmer.
I own a mansion and a yacht. Okay, so. Woo. All right, so you're walking along Lake Michigan. You're minding your own business. You're on the beach. You're looking for what's called sea glass. Okay, you know what that is, right?
Just for the sake of argument, sure.
Sea glass is bits of glass that are broken up, and the sand has actually rubbed it to the point where it's smooth like a rock. Sometimes it's almost translucent again, clear.
In other words, it's last week's beer bottles.
Last week's beer bottle, more like last month's beer bottles. Yeah. So there's this guy, James, J-A-M-E, Jimmy. We'll call him Jimmy. Jimmy Senda. He's walking along the Myers Beach Park in Racine, Wisconsin. And the fellow noticed something wrapped up in aluminum foil. And it was rather large and hefty. Now, my question to you is, do you continue looking for rocks that are actually pieces of glass, or do you stop and pick up this wrapped up aluminum foil thing?
Come on, it's like, well, see, now here's the thing. I'm very careful because I carry rubber gloves with me all the time.
Uh-huh.
So it's like, again, it's like, and if I could find a stick, I would probably pry this thing open.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
that is, unless it's got a detonator on it, then it's like I'm screwed.
Nope, he did. He saw it on the beach, and he decided to unwrap it. And inside, he says, first off, curiosity got to me, so I popped it open, and it looked like kind of like a chicken breast, kind of. It took a little bit for me to register what was going on here. Inside was a brain wrapped in the aluminum foil with some type of flower that appeared to be of a foreign currency. Yeah. So they took it to the medical examiner. It's being investigated. As of this morning, there's no word yet from the White House, so we don't know if it's his or... Anyway, so that was that's the... Can you imagine? I just can't even. It's just
I always seen, I've seen people with those metal detectors, and I think, well, that looks like it's interesting, but then I think, man, it's like you're gonna find a lot of bottle tops in it.
Circa 1970. But I'm just but you find a wrapped up thing on the side of and you open it up and there's a brain inside.
Oh.
I mean, really? Well, the medical examiner is pretty darn sure it's not human, but that leads me to the next question. What the what? Really?
Oh, hey, man,
no.
Wait a minute now. I got to tell you.
Maybe it's some new delicacy or something where you have to...
Brains and eggs and marmalade. That is really good.
Look, you gotta stop that because I ate already. All right, you can't.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Do that.
No, listen, I'm telling you. Brains. I mean, yeah, cow brains have a nutrition and they taste good. And when you mix them in with the eggs and the marmalade,
they're great. So,
oh yeah, I learned that. That's kind of Southern cooking there, man.
So I pulled up this story a little bit earlier because I figured, it's going to be kind of static and it's back and forth. And now I have no idea where this story is anymore. I'm just going to leave 2 words and just kind of shake my head and just say TikTok. I had a story from earlier in the week, but that's changed. And then the next story changed and the next story changed. And as of 4 hours before I went to bed last night, the story changed again. So I have no idea what's going on. TikTok.
All right, here's what happened as of 6 o'clock this morning.
Okay, and 12 seconds.
Yeah, okay. TikTok and Oracle are about to join forces, and they're going to be part of an even bigger conglomerate, and I forgot which one it is. But, again, the thing of it is that it's going to become a massive corporate mess, like everything else when they start monkeying with it. I mean, TikTok was an innocent form, but because it happened to be owned by the Chinese, automatically they became the sworn enemy of the United States. And so now, I'm just really, really.
I don't understand. So first off, okay, apparently there's an algorithm in there that was written by the Chinese that we don't fully understand. So that makes it evil for some reason.
Of course it does.
How about this?
It's bad.
How about this? How about some guys figured out a way to work out which videos get played properly on a regular basis, just like YouTube does. Just because you can't figure it out doesn't make it evil.
That's exactly right. There are things about YouTube that I don't understand, but it's not my job to understand. So
yes, like why do I need to watch these woodworking videos? What's going on?
Oh no, it's like no, you want the
dude, your mic is too close to your mouth. You got to move it back a little bit.
It's 500 degrees.
And then you have to go, well, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the button. Oh, by the way, if you are watching us on YouTube, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and hit the bell on the bottom.
Ding, ding, ding.
Now, if you're listening to us during a podcast on Stitcher or I don't know, I can't think of anybody. Anyway, if you're listening to us on a podcast, there is a subscribe button on there somewhere. For the love of God, will you just ucking press it? I mean,
I have to tell you why he is on this kick is because he has discovered that we have been cheated in our listener totals.
Yes. We found out. I've been found out because I spoke to my buddy Sheila at Icy Thin Ice, and she's telling me people like that she doesn't know directly have heard about them on the Slade and Mason show, and I'm thinking that's a circle outside of our circle, and I'm thinking these numbers are not accurate. So
that's right. So they're trying to steal from us. Don't worry.
You people are talking about us behind our back, and for that we thank you. Oh gosh.
Okay.
All right.
I remember one of the raves I wanted to talk about. Got it right here.
Oh, now we got another one. All right, go ahead.
You know, and here we were talking about this, and this is what spurred this on because you were doing Mana by the Muppets.
Go ahead.
Okay. And I told you, I said, well, you know, every once in a while on my show, I will throw on Rainbow Connection with Kermit the Frog. And I don't care where I drop that. It's cute when I do it.
And nobody
Here's
notices.
The problem I have now. None of the voices are right.
Oh, I know.
None of the voices of the Muppets now are right.
Mm-hmm.
Kermit doesn't have that. You know, again, and they've got a black chef, and you know, again, and he comes out with things like, "You want to hear a funny ass joke?"
No.
I'm telling you, yes, man. I'm telling you, here's my hand. Just go ahead and just take a look when you get a chance.
I don't want to.
When you get a chance, you just, I will destroy your childhood.
No.
In one fell swoop.
No.
Hey, because it's like I had to think about it, and then I remembered. You know, the cycle of life continues even in Muppet Land. You know, Henson's dead. Oz is finally retired. It's like, you know, again. So, you know, there's new blood and they have to work it up. But they really have they've had years to get ready for this. And
no, yeah. It's the same thing. And now we're getting on a tangent here. I realize that. But now, this goes back to my now listening to like watching recent Bugs Bunnies
because you won't be able to have more, doggone it.
And he's like, yeah, I'm Bugs Bunny. How are you today? I'm like, are you kidding me? What why has he got this like staccato kind of voice that just doesn't even? Anyway, let's not go down that path because we're gonna
and
we're gonna get very unhappy.
I'm gonna go down that route because it is the fact that they're remaking Looney Tune cartoons.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I just cannot see Elmer Fudd without a gun.
Oh, what is he going to be holding, a flower or something? Or, I mean,
I have no idea. You know, again, it's like I'm almost afraid to look, but it's like there'll be no violence. You know, again, using axes and things like that are just not going to happen.
Why?
And to me, that was all part of the funny to the cartoon, which is what again. But in our PC correct, everything has got to be PC. We have to make sure that we don't traumatize our children, and that's why they're soft.
There's
so many songs about rainbows.
Oh my gosh. So are you no, we won't do this. I was going to do a story about food, but I think I'm going to hold that up because you may very well be pulling up the same stories. I don't want to do that later.
I was going to wait for you to ask me if I have. Yes, I do.
Okay. So I will hold off that story because I don't want to step on. It may be something you're looking for here. Hey, by the way, so I want you to, do you have anything in your pocket right now?
No, I
front pocket, back pocket, nothing. All right. What about off to the right hand side? Is there anything off to the right hand side there that's yours?
My pen.
Okay. Is that your pen?
Yes.
Okay. Now that belongs to you because what?
because I went into Faye's office supply and paid for it.
Okay. All right. Now,
I buy my own pens. I don't use any pens around here, and I don't let them use my pens.
okay. All right. What about, let's see. What about the laptop in your home?
What about it?
Is that yours?
Yes.
All right, cool. Let's see. And
it's
I
take a long journey though.
I have this mug. This is my mug. Okay, put that down there. Now, and that's because I touched it, right? It's mine. It's in my possession. I paid for it. It's mine, right?
Yeah. Okay, that's yes.
All right. Well, apparently, one of the top space officials in Russia, in the Kremlin, said that the planet Venus now belongs to them. This comes from Business Insider. Apparently, because they have sent so many probes there since like sent a couple over 74, February 7th, 7th, 8th, they say now it belongs to Russia. Planet Venus, as you guys may or may not know, is basically a vomitous mass of poisonous gases and temperatures in the thousands of degrees on the surface.
Things that the Russians are fully known for, poisonous gases.
And they said it's theirs. As you know, they back in the 70s, they sent a probe that finally made it through the atmosphere, made it to the surface of Venus, which, like I said, is this mess. It's a mess because it's a global warming gone wild. And the probe lasted for about a minute and a half before it turned into a molten mess of metal, but was able to get one picture off. And because of that one picture, they believe, because it's probably harboring life and we want to control that life, they have decided that it is now a Russian planet. So Dmitry Ritnozny is the director, and he has revealed the country is planning to send its own mission to Venus and take the place over.
Hey, you send as many people to Venus as you like, you know, get Putin to decide he's going to be the man up there. It's like, because he's going to be the new ruler of Venus. There we go.
Well, actually, there are some. I mean, you can't really land on Venus. I mean, it's so flippin' hot. But what you can do is, and NASA's actually thinking about doing this. You can put these huge honking weather balloons, like blimps and things like that, in the upper atmosphere, and then just hang out there. Why? I have no idea why.
We love you. Oh, I'm sorry.
That's wrong tag. So I can't figure, why would you want to visit a planet you have absolutely no chance of living at? For the love of God. What they should do is they should put, and don't laugh, they should put a sun shield in front of Venus. Now, they were talking about this for the Earth. If you could put a sun shield in front of the Earth, we can prevent runaway global warming. But if you do it for Venus, you might actually bring the temperature down, and then it might become a hospitable planet in the next 10,000 years. Of course,
if hands were pots and pans, the whole world would be a pantry.
What the world needs now is love, sweet love. It's the only. All right, so top that story.
It's like I hate to be the killjoy in this laugh fest.
What?
But it's like I gotta just take a moment to recognize just one of the greatest women who's ever been on the planet.
Mm-hmm.
RBG.
Mm-hmm.
Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
Yep.
This lady, I mean, again, ladies, if you want a hero, there she is. Men, if you want a woman to admire, there she is.
Yep.
It's like, and I mean, you're talking about all 4'5" or 4'8", whatever it was she was. She was a powerhouse, and it's like, and she made her voice heard. And the only thing I fear now is where the direction of the court is going.
Oh, it's not going to be good.
The president says they're going to get a nominee in.
Mm-hmm.
So, again, and if you'll remember 4 years ago, we had the same battle, but it was going the other way. And it's like, and the Republicans stopped Obama from naming his choice for the Supreme Court.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I do.
So it's going to
that.
be interesting. It is going to be so interesting over the next 40 days. I mean, it's like, I can't stand myself. I just can't stand myself because it's just like you're going to find the rats coming out. I mean, there's books that I'm not big on reading books because, well, it's time consuming. Boy, but there are 3. That's 1,200 pages that I really want to dig my teeth into.
Oh, my gosh. So, you mentioned book. So when you're going to love this segue. When you're booking friends for your wedding.
What?
I said when you're booking friends for your wedding, getting friends ready for your friends, your wedding. Oh, if that were ever to happen. If that was ever to happen.
If and ands.
Yeah. So apparently this bride to be so apparently she said it was a joke, but here's how it goes. She's labeled as a bridezilla.
You didn't have to tell me that. I knew that from just a basic description of this.
Yeah, she swore up and down, guys, it's only a joke. It was only a joke. However, it wasn't a joke until people went, what? Okay, here's the dealio. Name blank. So that we may prepare. I mean, mind you, you're paying for this printing job, okay? So this is not a joke. She was dead on serious. So that we may prepare your preferred dinner. Please circle your gift level and indicate a meal choice for each person in your party. Loving gift up to $250. Roast chicken or swordfish. Silver gift. $251 to $500. You may choose from the above or sliced steak and poached salmon.
Ooh.
Golden gift.
What do you get for $1,000?
We're getting there. Golden gift. $501 to $1,000. The above choices or filet mignon and lobster tails. Platinum gift. This is anything. It's $1,001 to $2,500 or above. Mm-hmm. You may choose a 2-pound lobster plus a souvenir champagne goblet. Yes. And at that level, you may choose a kosher meal and or a vegetarian meal. Please indicate your preferences and please include a check.
It was a joke, all right, when they started calling her out on it. Oh, it was just a joke, but you spent good money to have that printed on an invitation.
People are really, if I were her husband to be, and I'm not, if I were her husband to be, I would go running in the opposite direction just as fast as humanly possible.
Just get in your car, turn around, and just gas it and keep getting it.
All right, we'll be right back.
Thank goodness for this break. Sadly, however, we will return to the Slade and Mason Show.
Today in history, September 20th, 480 BC, the Greeks defeat the Persians at the Battle of Salamis. This, of course, just before the Battle of Capicol, prosciutto, and Swiss cheese. 1260, the Great Persian Uprising among the Old Persian begins against the Teutonic Knights. They really had some things shaken. Get it? Teutonic, shake, earthquake. Never mind. 1893, Charles Duray and his brother road test the first American-made gasoline-powered automobile. So you're wondering how they did. When's the last time you drove around in a Duray? And finally, 1985, capital gains tax is introduced in Australia, which basically means if you got a kangaroo that has 3 in the pouch, you gotta cough up 2 koala bears as payment. I'm Dan Mason, and that's September 20th.
It's new. It's Sure Clean Toothpaste.
Sure Clean.
Now with the strongest cleaners permitted by law. New Sure Clean Toothpaste now offers the whitening power previously available only through a dental professional. Sure Clean Toothpaste combines the unique properties of fluoride, baking soda, calcium carbonate, and tiny shards of glass. The tiny shards of glass are designed to cut through the upper layer of your tooth's enamel, helping the baking soda strip away years of tartar and stain in a single application. So ask your dental professional for a tube of Sure Clean.
Sure Clean.
Sure Clean. When you need to get them really, really, really white.
Sure Clean is not to be used by persons 3 years of age or less. Side effects can and do include abdominal bleeding, ulcers, bleeding of the gums and dehydration, diarrhea, abdominal pain, and discomfort. The tiny shards of glass are sharp and are not to be touched with human hands and are required of surgical gloves. Sure Clean is not to be used more than 6 times a day. Sure Clean has been shown to cause cancer and sudden death in laboratory rats. Sure Clean is only available through a doctor's prescription. It is not available over the counter. Sure Clean requires the user to sign a waiver prior to use, sworn before a notary. Sure Clean is not to be used for any other purposes, including altitude or cleaning, tapework, finishing, and pencil sharpening. It is recommended that first-time users rinse their mouths out with Everclear or very strong astringent.
So if you're ready for the whitest smile on the block, get some Sure Clean.
Sure Clean.
There's beans and rice, beans and bacon in the pot. There's beans and rice, greasy bacon in the pot. Cornbread in the oven, coffee on the stove ain't hot. Never get no chicken, ham and eggs would poison me. Never get no chicken, ham and eggs would poison me. He don't buy no sugar, only just to sweeten his own tea. Off to work this morning, 'cause I only had one dime. Walked to work this morning 'cause I only had one dime. Wouldn't spend it on myself, spend it on that man of mine. He don't buy no clothes, he don't keep his laundry clean. He don't buy no clothes, he don't keep his laundry clean. He's short on his loving, stingiest man I've ever seen. I take all my pay to the man I call my pal. I take all my pay to the man I call my pal. Still is always broke. That man must have an outside gal. I'm gonna leave for work. Gonna double back, no doubt.
You better not come back there. I ain't gonna let you in.
I'm gonna leave for work, but I'm gonna double back, no doubt.
Come back here, girl.
If I can't get in, no one better not come out. That's peas and rice, morning, noon, and every night. That's peas and rice, morning, noon, and every night. I can't keep on working, only right, and peas and rice.
Sadly, we must now return you to the Slade and Mason Show.
Previous song brought to you by the National Nutritional Foundation. Right. Hot dog. Yes, sir. Staple.
Hi, I'm JD Slade.
I'm Dan Mason.
And this is the Slade and Mason Show.
All right. Well, that was Gladys Bentley Quartet with Gladys Bentley belting it out. We had Byron Johnson on the piano. Anyway, we'll share all that stuff later. But that was today. That was Led Zeppelin here on the Slade and Mason. No, actually.
Yeah, red beans and rice. Man.
So that was
working food.
That was as close as I got to today being National Fried Rice Day. So.
Well, I'm glad we didn't do this show yesterday because it was Talk Like a Pirate Day.
That would have been good. But yeah, that's what that was all about. That was Red Beans and Rice by, like I said, Gladys Bentley, 1946. On a
we're gonna get dinged on that.
Yeah, we're gonna get dinged on that one. Then I hope so. All right. Anyway, this portion of the Slade and Mason, this is almost like English.
Stop. Take two.
Take two. Hi. I'm Dan Mason, and over there,
the Invisible Man.
No, it's JD Slade. He's being very cagey this morning. Any event, this portion of the Slade and Mason Show is brought to you by Icy Thin Ice. I went there the last week before, and it was a special treat. So what they are is a big, huge red truck, and they have these two very uber expensive Italian ice shredders that they take ice and they turn it into like cream. It's amazing. Lots of different flavors. I can't even talk about them. They had the I did the pina colada, like I said, and she put the fresh papaya on top. Oh man, that was so good. Still thinking about that one. Kids had cherry. My daughter, I think she had the lemon lime. That was really nice and tasty. Anyway, lots of different flavors. And what it is you can have them show up to your birthday party, corporate event, any fundraisers, fund rating. Yeah, fund rating is actually the correct term for it. It's where you steal people's money.
What were you doing last night, Mr. Mason?
Sleeping. I was trying to sleep anyway. So give them a call at 804-617-8827. 804-617-8827. Also visit the www.icysomethingicy.com, which is ICEYSOMETHIN. Leave the G off, for goodness sakes. ICEY.com. So it kind of repeats. Icy in the beginning, icy at the end. That's why I say those words. 804-617-8827. They are on Facebook. They are on Instagram. They do have a website. You can check them out. Give Sheila Keenan a call. Tell her I sent you, because apparently people are doing that. 804-617-8827. They are setting up shop this afternoon. So go to Facebook, find out where they are, and hang out. So that's that. Okay.
Very good. Very good. Clap, 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 clap.
Beans
clap.
and rice and rice. Okay. Yeah, we are. I hope we get dinged so that she and her family get the 4.5 cents. Yes. All righty. So,
man, it's like, have you noticed? You of course, you still have a dog, right?
Oh yeah, she is mentally retarded. Yes, but we have a dog.
Okay, so it's like you're out taking the dog for a walk in the morning.
Oh man, it was flipping cold this morning.
Couple mornings has been freaking cold, hasn't it?
Oh yeah. I woke up this morning. It was 42. You could cure meat in what it was out this morning. Yes, 42 degrees.
I tell you what, it's like, who turned off the damn heat? It's like, here it was. We were burning up and blistering. And it's like, in all this dry weather. Now here it comes. Bam, winter.
Welcome to Virginia, boys and girls.
Yes, you are absolutely right, because I'm telling you, and before the month is over, we're going to have another spew of 80+ weather. It's like, again, that'll be our Indian summer.
Mm-hmm. It's going to be annoying. And that's, it's par for the course. Hey, at least we're not up in the Northeast, like up in New Jersey and Pennsylvania, where it's you know, humid, and then it just slowly drips and it stays humid, and then it gets colder. It's just nasty, gross, and it stays humid.
Yeah.
Not missing that at all. And then the snow shows up on top of that, and then the ice.
Yeah, it's like I get pictures from my boys up in PA. It's like, it's
good news. What was his name? Anyway, okay, so.
Oh, that's the professor, yes.
No.
Professor Farnsworth.
No, from Boss Hogg with what's his sidekick?
Enos.
Close enough. Yeah. Anyway, that's what he said. Good news. So anyway, yeah.
No, that was Roscoe P. Coltrane.
So,
you know, the sad part is that I know those characters.
So
they threw me out of the club for that, you know.
Okay. Anyway, my house was starting to look a little bit like Sanford and Son. So we had a 2000. We had a 2000 Sienna that I got from my sister from New Jersey. Brought it down here. My brother had like rebuilt the entire front end, new tie rods and Kapler blowers and I don't know what else those little magical things are. Brand new tires on the car, and then the engine was a brand new replacement from Toyota because it was a part of that series where you love this one. The engineers designed the engine to be, let's say, 12 3/4 inches tall. Okay, but the guys who designed the cavity for the engines realized that the cavity was just about 2.5 inches too short, right? So what they did was with the CAD drawing, they just compressed the engine height. Okay, so that nice round chamber where the oil is flat going through became this flat oval, and then oil started getting jammed in there and cooking and jamming and cooking and jamming and cooking. Anyway, so 1999 to like 2003, I think it was. That was the series. You could get a brand spanking new engine from Toyota free of charge. You just walk into any dealership, want a brand new engine. They go, okay, no problem. And they swap it out. So, brand new engine, front end. And then, sure as donuts, the transmission blew out. The only thing that works on it is reverse. So, my brother wanted to tear apart the transmission. I said, first off, there's enough oil spilled everywhere in the place. I mean, he loves working on cars to the point where he dreams in catalytic converters, okay? The man has enough tools to start a garage, but this is a home, not a garage. Anyway, so he wanted to tear it apart, and I said no. And he got upset about it. And I said, sorry. But meanwhile, this car was rotting away. This was a New Jersey vehicle. There was rust everywhere underneath the vehicle. As a matter of fact, the hood itself was starting to rot through. I could see through it. And I'm not kidding when I tell you that. I could see through that hood. So, you know those roadside signs the guys say, you know, we'll buy a car for cash, things like that? Yeah, I called one. Yeah, I said, all right, come by and take it. So I'm $150 up.
Oh, Stu.
Now, mind you, it cost me like $800 to get the car up and running, but yeah. Yeah. So now I'm $150 up. Well, that means I'm behind $650. Anyway, so what do you got, JD?
Nothing like that, my man.
All right.
It's,
so
it's been very, very quiet. I am.
So now the car's gone. Yeah, we don't
like news, but it's like I voted already.
I didn't. I'm going in.
Yep. You know, again, because I just think that they're going to be looking for just a chaotic scene come November the 3rd. So I'm saving myself that hassle.
No, I'm going in. All right. Hey, you know what?
No.
You know what?
Oh no.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay,
Let me do this. Hold on. Let me do this. Hold on. Let me get this to here. And go there. And that's not it. Hold on. This is it. And there we go. And go. That's really quiet.
Yeah, it is quiet.
There you go.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I am about to tell you one of the problems that we have in this country is that we are too doggone fat, and there's a reason for it. And I'm just pointing out the obvious. Now, listen. Totally the Bomb says Starbucks has added, a Cocoa Puff Frappuccino to the secret menu. That's what I said right. Cocoa Puff Frappuccino. A vanilla bean frappe base. Let's see, hazelnut syrup, mocha syrup, mocha cookie crumbles, and whipped cream. Yeah, there we go. I can just see the calories heading to my thighs. All right, why are we the fattest nation in the world? Well, NBC says M&M's launching a new product in 2021 called Classic Mix. It'll feature regular M&M's, peanut butter M&M's, and peanut M&M's. Yeah, they just want to find another way to sell more.
In the same bag?
In the same bag.
Ugh. Yuck.
Jerry's is cashing in on the pumpkin spice craze by selling pumpkin cheesecake ice cream.
Ugh.
It's swirled with graham crackers. Yeah. But, well, it's going to sell like mad. And why are we the fattest people in the world? Well, Totally the Bomb says that, the Starbucks has now added a pumpkin cream double shot drink to their secret menu. The drink is made with a double shot ice, vanilla bean powder, and pumpkin cream cold. Oh, God. Boom. Oh, hey, Eggo's getting in on it. They're cashing in on the pumpkin spice craze by selling pumpkin spice pancakes. Yay! Totally the Bomb says Walmart has begun selling eggnog and peppermint ice cream, even though it's only September.
Yep.
Boy, that's going to be really rotten by Thanksgiving. Market Watch says Pepsi is launching a sleep aid drink called Driftwell. The beverage will hit store shelves in 2021 and contains, let's see, what is this called? Lefenamin, which is found in tea and is used to ease anxiety and improve mental function. The blackberry and lavender drink has no calories or sugar. So why are you bothering to drink it? Hershey's, they're planning to celebrate the holidays with a sugar cookie flavored Hershey Kiss. They're going to go on sale in October. All right, and I'm going to leave you with this one. Chris Boom says Chick-fil-A. They are launching a new honey pepper pumpkin chicken sandwich. No, I'm sorry, the pimento chicken sandwich. Yeah! The sandwich features a chicken fillet topped with honey, pimento cheese, and pickled jalapenos. Why are we the fattest country in the world? Because of contributions like that. Thank you very much, Chick-fil-A.
Ugh. Pimentos.
Pimento cheese.
I thought they went out with your luncheon meats. Remember those luncheon meats?
Yeah, oh God,
piece of pimento stuck in a little red thing. And, what is this thing? And then you take it out and it leaves like this little crater inside your meat. I'll just fill it in with mayonnaise, you know.
Oh God!
Oh, what a mess! What a mess! Well, we can't be doing this forever. But if we're not going to be doing this forever, we're going to be retired one day. And, JD, have you ever wondered, just kind of wondered what to do?
Honey pepper pimento chicken sandwich?
No. Oh, no. No, what would you do with the $1 million in your retirement plan? I bet you're wondering. Well, here's the answer.
Yeah. First off, how did it get there?
That reminds me.
Is somebody going to find out that I got somebody else's money?
Oh, my gosh. It reminds me of a very old Steve Martin joke. He goes, I'm here to tell you a little secret that most people don't know about. And I'm going to be here. And he's like this. Oh, you're waiting. He goes, okay, first I'm going to tell you how to get $1 million and not pay taxes. That's right. I'm telling you the secret. This is not supposed to know, but I'm going to tell you exactly how to get $1 million and not pay taxes. Okay, you ready? Okay, first, get $1 million. After you, it was like, all right, whatever. Thanks, Steve. Thanks for nothing. But anyway, apparently what they're saying is if you have $1 million and you want to live to like past 90, you want to make sure that you don't spend anything more than absolute max is 5%. 4 is what you should be going for, because that'll get you about $4,400 per month that you could play with. And I'm looking at these numbers and I'm going, who's got $1 million?
You people. Because I can assure you, most people don't have that.
You mean you don't have $1 million?
Oh no!
Did you check your seat cushions?
Yep, and all the pockets in my pants. Oh yeah, I even checked my people's cars, back in between the seats and such.
I was like, what the heck?
Well, like I say, I mean, the premise is, how you pay taxes. You don't pay taxes on $1 million.
Yeah.
Well, step one, get $1 million.
Get $1 million. The joke is what, 35 years old, and yet it still holds water. That's pretty funny. All right. So, so did you hear about Burger King?
With their chocolate on top of their Whoppers.
Oh yeah, didn't I talk about that last week? We talked about.
Yes, you did.
I was going to do that, but I have not stomached myself to do that. But Burger King just announced that today, every last item that they sell, head to toe, top to bottom, everything, all natural flavors, no artificial colors, no preservatives. Period. The end. All done. All done. So now that means McDonald's has to scramble. And I'm not talking about the regs.
Well, I have to tell you this. I wanted to have a Burger King burger, and it's like the lines were just so ridiculously long.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I sent my pal to McDonald's where the lines were considerably short. And I got a quarter pounder with cheese.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
I got to tell you, they are using real beef with their quarter pounders with cheese. None of this processed crap, none of this mystery meat stuff. This is actually genuine, bona fide, 100% grade A beef.
Wow.
And that's the quarter pounder. Now, I don't know what they're doing with their Big Macs or anything else, but with a quarter pounder, you're going to get beef, man.
It's about time.
There's something there's something about the taste of beef that just, they can't replicate that with that phony crap. Beef has a very distinctive taste.
Yes, it does.
And when you get real beef, you know it. And like I say, that quarter pounder was real beef, man.
Mm-hmm.
So congratulations, Mickey D's. You screwed the fries up, but you got the beef right in the quarter pounder.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. So let me ask you another question, Mr. Who knows everything about food.
Okay.
Can you actually fail a drug test by eating poppy seeds?
Absolutely. And it is because I don't think you're going to have to worry about that.
Mm-hmm.
But I think you've got to eat quite a few poppy seeds for it. I mean, like when you get the real New York poppy seeds where there's like the top of the roll is black because of the poppy seeds.
Why do we offer so many active sex?
The heck? There we go. Sorry. Go ahead.
For me.
No, it was me. It was the
black.
page. Yeah. So apparently, yeah, go ahead.
So you eat one of those, you probably would have a little difficulty.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because the whole thing's covered black, which is perfect.
Yeah.
And that's
so, I mean, it's like you just got to watch it, if you're going to, because it's really hard to explain to the examiner. Well, I had this poppy seed. Sure you did.
Yeah, you look like you're a poppy seed person. Yeah. All right, so I got to share this one last story before we go, because there are people who are paranoid, and then there are people who are paranoid. All right, here's this fellow. He's a millennial. He says he has about That's
the first problem right there.
There we go. I have 3 terabytes of data. It holds almost everything I have digitally. It goes all the way back to when I was 8 years old back in 1994. Man, long time ago. Now they're all in a digital world. Are you ready for this one? He says he has 6 mirror copies of his hard drive located around the country, and even one on the other side of the planet. Yet, he's still concerned about the copies being wiped out. So, his concern is that a solar flare is going to wipe out his hard drives with a single woof with a corona ejection, which is it's a fair thing. So what he's decided is he has produced a Faraday cage to put his hard drives in. Now this guy is not just sticking it inside of like an aluminum foil baggie or something like that. No. This kid has gone anal retentive. First off, he gets, I will share this. This is so funny. He got an old coffee tin or cookie tin, right? Cookie jar tin. And not only did he just put it in there, no. He has soldered a solid wire to the bottom of the can and has grounded that to the piping in his basement. In addition, he put the hard drive into an anti-static drive bag and then put that into the cookie jar and then put the lid on top of it. He says it's not 100% foolproof, but it's a start. Dude,
who cares?
You got some issues.
I mean, who in the world do you think is just waiting to get a hold of your hard drive so they can see pictures of you and your damn cat?
From when you were 4.
I tell you, this new technology has made us just so doggone self-centered, man.
Man, if you are that panicked, you got some issues. Oh, Freddie, no. Oh, man. I thought Freddie was supposed to stay at your house.
No, it's like, again, I haven't seen him in a while.
All right, Freddie, where's that 20 you owe me? Oh, I owe you. Oh, never mind. All right, so anyway, that's the Slade and Mason show for this week, boys and girls.
This would be good, ladies and gentlemen. You can find out what happens when somebody doesn't pay a loan shark back.
Hi, I'm JD Slade.
I'm Dan Mason.
And this is the Slade and Mason show.
All right, say goodbye, Mr. Slade.
Goodbye, Mr. Slade.
Goodbye, Mr. Slade. Goodbye, Mr. Mason.
Bye, my name's on. I don't know. The closing thing is longer.
I think you're right.
Yeah, I think that the closing theme is longer.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is good one. Hey, Curly. Hey, Curly.
Okay. Oh, okay. So that's it. All right. No matter where you are, no matter where you're listening to us, at the bottom is a link for our merchandise. So if nothing else, click on that
Buy
and get your credit card
I
out.
saw the coolest shirt I know I'm going to buy. I was going to buy it on our website, but we don't have it there. But it's like, it says, it's got this guy. He looks like he's been a biker all his life. He's got a nice big old white beard. And it says, December 1955, 65 years of being awesome. I'm going to get that for my birthday.
Okay. Happy birthday.
Are we done?
No.
Is it gone?
I had to press this button.
Oh.
All right, team, you know the drill. So if you're enjoying the Slade and Mason show and you want to see more episodes, make sure you hit the subscribe button down yonder and hit the bell. You got to do both or something bad will happen. Thanks for watching. See you next week. Bye.